Well, up next we chat to Kiku De Buck about a worship experience. With me in studio is Kiku De Buck. A warm welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Please, can you tell me about this worship experience? Where is it going to be held and what is it?
Well, it's a concert that we're going to be having. It will be at the Wits Great Hall on the 20th of May. We're having tickets available from CompuTicket, and the show will be at 6 p.m.
And who is in the show?
Okay, well, the title says Kiku De Buck and Friends. We have an appearance from Lionel Peterson. We're going to have also an appearance of Uche from Joy Celebration.
Yes,
He's a friend of mine.
Uche.
He'll be performing his one-hit double-double. Oh my God, is good.
And it says Kiku De Buck, so you obviously singing at that.
Yes, I am.
Yes, what can people expect at that worship experience?
Well, from what I see, or the way people respond to the worship that comes through my voice, is life-changing. So what they are to expect is good music, a high quality of musicians that will be performing, and God will just bless it and His presence will be manifest.
What do you think people are going to leave with after having listened to you and a couple of your friends who will be performing? What are people going to leave with?
Well, from the feedback that I get, this has been, it's been long overdue. People have been wanting this to happen. So there's a great anticipation from the worshippers that will be coming, and they've been wanting for this event to take place.
Sure, it means you've been planning for a while. How long have you been planning this?
Well, from my background, being in church, serving under Pastor Macaulay for 10 years, being on the platform, leading worship, I've sort of like grown a following, and people were hungry for this worship to come out, and therefore now the platform has been set.
What kind of songs? I mean, are there going to be familiar songs there? What can I expect? What kind of songs are we looking at?
Okay, that's a very, very good question. Now, given my background, I was in a church in Soweto called Faithways Bible Church with Dr. David Tebehadi.
Yes.
And we used to sing in the vernacular. Now, given my background, I'm French. So I had to learn the groove of the people. I had to learn the songs in Zulu, and then I was there for 4 years. Then I migrated to Rhema, where it was a totally different audience. And over the past years now, I was the one that would be singing the song that seemed to be irrelevant at that time in Soweto, now in Rhema. So there will be a diversity in terms of music. There will be some classical pieces, there will be classical pop as well, which suits my voice range. There will be songs in the vernacular. There will be songs that will suit everybody. So everybody will find themselves in the mix.
So everyone will feel at home and enjoy the concert,
we go.
Definitely. How much is a concert?
Well, the ticket starts from 100 Rand to 120, and right at the front is 150.
And where can we get access to
CompuTicket, any outlets, by Checkers, you can get it.
So what would your message be to people out there? What would you say inviting them to your concert? Well,
this is the first of its kind, and there's far more coming up. And we're going to have an awesome, awesome time in the presence of God whilst we enjoy good music played by talented musicians.
Yeah. You're saying that there are a lot more to come. Where do you envisage this project going in a few years?
Well, the wonder about God is how He evolves in each other's lives, in someone's life. And I've watched myself grow where music was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a preacher. But when I joined Rhema, I joined the choir. I wanted to be an usher so that I could be close to the pastors and serve them and eventually get on the pulpit and preach. But then I wrestled with it for about a year. In 2001, I made peace with it and I started singing. And from there, it just grew. So to answer your question, I want to really step into production. I want to take God to showbiz, if I can put it that way. So I'm a music producer, I'm a director as well, and I just want to hit the scene with God, with His stamp on it.
Wow. Well, you're still a preacher through music.
Sort of, yes.
So not all is lost.
Yes, that is right.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope everything goes well with the concert.
Thank you very much.
After the break, we meet Christian businesswoman Ronelle Janse van Rensburg. Don't go away.